Hello, welcome back to the Code Cloud. In this video, I'm going to talk about Terraform resources. Resources are the most important element in the Terraform language. As you know, Terraform is used to create, manage, and update infrastructure resources such as physical machines, virtual machines, network resources, containers, and more. Almost any infrastructure type is a Terraform resource. These resources can be on-prem or on cloud platforms such as AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. Resources are defined within a TF file. It is recommended that you place similar type of resources in a directory and define resources in the main.tf file. This is a syntax of Terraform resource, and this is a resource block. The resource block is used to declare one or more infrastructure objects such as virtual networks, compute instances. Each resource type is associated with a single resource type, which determines the kind of infrastructure object. The resource name must start with a letter or underscore and may contain only letters, digits, underscores, and dashes. The resource type and name must be unique within a module. The resource argument uses expressions to declare attributes. Some resource arguments are mandatory for resource creation, while some are optional. Let's have a look on Google Cloud Resource. So let me just write a resource block resource type Google compute Google underscore compute underscore network, and let's call it VPC underscore network, and let's just define one resource argument, name VPC network, and I'm going to define an attribute called name of the compute network. So here, this is the resource block, this is the resource type what we are trying to provision, which is a VPC network, and name of the resource is VPC network. The resource type and the resource name must be unique within a module, and we are just defining the name of this resource, VPC network. So to provision this resource on Google Cloud, we need a provider. This is my provider block. Here I have to provide credential to authenticate to my GCP account and the GCP project, and a region where I want to provision my virtual private cloud. I already have a GCP account, so let me just navigate to my browser. This is my GCP account, and let me just pick the project ID where we'll provision our Terraform resource, paste in project section, and to authenticate to my GCP account we'll use service account key here. So let's just navigate to the GCP account. Under IAM console, under service account, let's just create a new service account. Let's just name it Terraform SA, Terraform service account. Account is created. Let's just add a key here. I just created a JSON key. And we have to just assign some certain permission to the service account so that it can provision resources. Under grant access, let me just paste it. For this tutorial I am just giving the editor role, but as a Google recommended practice you have to just define the certain role whichever is required to provision your resources. So let me just save it. I just copied the service account key under VPC network and will use key name under credentials. So I'll use this key. This key has some certain permission, so it can just provision this compute resource. So let's just initialize this directory while running Terraform init. Why it failed? Because it is not able to find this resource. So let me just comment it out and start Terraform init again. Okay, our Terraform directory is initialized. Let's just run Terraform validate to see whether we have any other issue or not. Yeah, we found it. Expected a non-string. Alright, so under provider.tf, yeah, we are missing a reason. So let's just use your central one. Let me just again terraform valid. Yeah, the validation is correct now. Let me just run terraform plan. Alright, so Terraform is going to add one resource called VPC network. This is the resource name. Okay, it is going to create some set subnetworks, which is true. We can make it false if we don't want to create any subnet. We haven't assigned any range over here, so it will pick the default range. Alright, so before proceeding, before apply this plan, let's just go to our network VPC network section and see whether we have already any VPC network created. So this is the default network which was created when I opened this GCP account. Let's just go to the VS Code and run terraform apply. Yeah, want to add? Yes. It will take a while to provision resources. Meanwhile, let's navigate to the VPC network console and refresh this. Okay, just creating. Disappeared over here. Subnets is taken by default subnets. Here our terraform apply is successful and we are able to create this terraform VPC network resource.
Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such videos on cloud and DevOps.